Right, welcome back to AUTOID TV, and today you join us with the G42, but as the title suggests, it's not about the G42 today. I am very, very excited to be heading all the way up to Croydon ends, to meet Mr. Tony TRL to pick up our G87 M2. So this is the start of a new chapter. We've got so much planned for this car and we literally cannot wait to get our hands on it. So without further ado, let's get on the road and let's go and pick up that car. Also, quickly, for you G42 owners, here's a nice little test product. This is the first sample of our carbon fibre grille. There'll be more on that coming soon. So if you haven't got an M2 and you have got your M240 still, there'll be more information on that soon. Let's go. So we're down at TRL Towers, formerly known as Berry Croydon, because it is finally out time. We're going to be picking up the M2 now. I have just had a little bit of a sneak peek, but I've waited to actually look for my initial first reactions. We've also brought the G42 back to its original home. I'm assuming we collected this car nearly a year ago, or just over a year ago, in this very place. So yeah, we're just waiting for Tony to come down now. We're going to sign a few documents and then have a little walk around the car.
Right, Jack's also got something new. Go on, show us.
I've been waiting for this for a little while. AUTOID number plate, and that isn't a fake, that is the genuine AUTOID plate, so it's going to look
big
so
shout
sick.
out to the guy that bidded him up for it as well.
Yeah, why did you do that? Just the moment.
This is the moment.
Yeah, I'm shade.
So there is a small story with this car and the fact that this actually isn't the M2 that we ordered. We had ordered a black M2, auto, track pack, carbon seats, everything, and unfortunately that car has been delayed and isn't due to arrive until the end of July, start of August now, which for us puts us past Goodwood and puts us past a few key dates that we've got in our diary. So we kind of had to make the decision pretty quickly and say we need to get another car. Tony, being a bit of a legend, managed to kind of pull a rabbit out of a hat and make that happen for us. There was also a few other guys involved as well from BM that we'll obviously want to say thank you to as well, because without that today we wouldn't be standing there getting this car. It looks unbelievable, doesn't it? It really does. It's the first time I've seen an M2 in the flesh. First one. Yeah, first thing's an M2, and like 100% in the flesh comes together, doesn't it?
Right, it does look good.
Magnet. Yeah, magnetic.
Some magnets.
I'm like a Cheshire cat. I'm actually so happy. It looks unreal. Looks so good in the flesh, seriously.
Talk us over some of the specs that you've got on this car then.
So there's not a lot, to be fair, in spec. We went black sapphire because we knew that the car and the reception to the car was that it was a bit of an ugly duckling. Like, it's not as pretty as, or as beautiful as what the F87 M2 was. And we was aware of that. It was more brutish. And so the black suits that. It suits that aggressive sort of stance.
Yeah, it looks so aggressive.
And yeah, in the flesh, it was sounded really enthusiastic there.
Yeah. No, it does.
No, it does though, it does.
It does.
Like, and with a drop, I mean, straight away, like, I actually didn't like the wheels, but now I've seen them in the flesh, I do.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I've been.
That front fitment is awful, but we're sorting that.
Yeah, we're going to fix that. But genuinely, Nathan was saying, I've been calling so many people, let's try and get these wheels, but now I've seen them, I'm like, actually, they're not that fancy.
No, they look alright.
I think these are either an option wheel or a standard wheel. You can get a silver wheel as well. Spec on the car, we've got comfort pack, which I think includes the key thing where you walk up to it, which I'm not a massive fan of, might turn that off. Heated steering wheel, I'm moving up in the world. Life's a bit different now. Heated steering wheel. It's also got drive assist, so it's got the adaptive cruise as well.
One thing to mention, are they the standard seats?
No, so the standard is black, And then these are the uprated M.
Performance.
They're like
They look
seats,
10 out of 10.
but they're very nice. Again,
I really like
I had opted for the carbon buckets, but actually quite like these, and I think these are going to be a bit more comfortable. We'll see if we keep hold of them or not, but
Yeah.
carbon roof, standard. That's standard in the UK. If you're in the States, it's an option, but here is standard. Normally, they've got M kick plates, but they say M2. So
Oh.
I think yours, I don't know if yours, if you check your car, I think it says M.
I think it says M4.
Oh, does it actually?
Yeah.
On my M2, I've got previous
It
gen,
just says M.
it says M.
Yeah.
And then obviously ID8. So yeah, this is upgrade, all the brand new screen, which I'm looking forward to kind of getting used to be honest.
I've driven a car with the ID8 and I loved it, to be honest.
It's one of those things that don't look great, but I wonder what it's going to be like to use.
It kind of like curves around you. It's a bit nicer, and like you'll notice this screen feels way more up to date and way more like 2023.
I've got my glasses on, but they're dirtier. But I can see how sharp the screen is as well.
One thing we do need to get is like a big ass screen protector for it.
Yeah, 100% like little PPF one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Check that out in the store.
But yeah, have we got them on the store?
No, I just made that up.
Oh, that's on the store now. We just made it. It's business as usual in terms of M car. Carbon interior trim. I quite like matte carbon inside, so might see if I can do something with that. I've got wireless charge. I think this is a key to actually operate and use the car as well.
Yeah, no, you get them.
Digital key.
Yeah, digital key.
That's pretty cool.
Jack, pop the bonnet up quick. I want to see if it looks the same as my car underneath it. So Jack's just learnt some new tricks. He can unlock the car with his phone.
And then if you put this in here, you can then start it.
Wait, I need to do. Can I do that on mine?
Nuts.
Can I do that on mine?
I don't know. Have you got comfort access?
Yeah.
Then you should be able to. Yeah.
Oh, set that up for me.
In the future.
That's
I can do it with my watch as well.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, it is literally exactly the same.
Identical, isn't it?
Identical, yeah. Do you know what? That is quite mad though, isn't it? The fact that that engine bay is identical to the
I think
M4.
it is literally the same engine bay.
Yeah.
Like all the dimensions are exactly the same. Right, so we pulled both cars next to one another to have a little look round them and compare. I think it's a bit of an unfair comparison at the moment because what we all just said was how good the G42 still looks. So, I mean, that's a plus, but yeah, I'm over the moon with how this M2 looks. Should we go and have a little look at some of the details and compare?
Yeah, come on then.
Come then. So, most noticeable thing is
shares the exact same headlights.
they are exactly the same headlights, and all it is with this one is it's got an additional trim in the bumper. So yeah, but otherwise they're literally exactly the same. Interestingly, this has got adaptive cruise, and that's the radar and sensor for it. But as we thought at the start with the 240, I don't have adaptive cruise on this, but the sensor is already in there for it. So whether it could be coded in or added in at a later date, don't know. Because the sensors in the windscreen are the same as well. So I would imagine, other than changing the steering wheel buttons, you could probably do adaptive cruise retrofits. Yeah, cool. So what's different? I think the most standout thing is these really, really aggressive ducts at the front. Obviously, this is an S58, not a B58, so there's a lot more cooling that goes on, and you've just got a lot more ducting and radiators that are needed to do that. You've got rads here, rads here, rads here. You've got ducting here that goes straight into the brake duct. The whole front end of this car is basically open, and none of it's fake. It's all just, apart from these, everything's doing something.
One thing that I've just noticed standing here, well, you would have known it already, but the bonnet's identical.
Yeah.
The wing mirrors are identical.
Yep.
Obviously the side profile of the car is completely different.
Yeah,
so this front arch,
we've got some
rear
terrible arch gap there, but the actual arches on this are a lot wider. You can sort of see, if you compare them side by side here, Nate, this is a lot more like slender coming down here, whereas this is just straight, bulbous.
Yeah, the M2 is just almost boxed off.
Yeah.
A bit like how like the E36 is, to be honest.
Yeah. This has obviously got a carbon fibre roof. It's got the double bubble carbon fibre roof, which is a really nice detail. All UK cars come with that. I know that it's an option for the guys in the States. Around the back, you've got the standard rear spoiler. And to be honest, I wasn't a fan of the rear bumper when I first see it, but now seeing it in the flesh, actually looks really good.
I definitely prefer the rear bumper compared to the G42. I think even sitting and back like that, even though the G42 has all the bells and whistles that we've fitted to it,
Still looks
I
better
think
like
the rear of the M2 looks better.
Yeah.
Imagine that once we put the ID01 spoiler on it.
Yeah.
It just looks so fat from behind, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. The first thing you want to do when you buy this car is modify it. I can't lie,
Yeah,
it actually is. It's probably one of them cars. It's like the G80 actually.
Yeah.
You look at it and you're like, it was built to be
I look
modified.
at my M4 when it was stock, I was just like, it needs to be done.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like about that rear bumper though, is you see them rear reflectors, Jack?
Yep.
How they protrude out. They could have been like smoothed in.
Yeah.
To make it look a little...
It
would have looked more aggressive with it in as well.
And the frustrating thing also is that because it's got a parking sensor here, it's going to be really difficult for us to try and change. You ain't going to be able to change nothing there.
Same rear lights.
Same rear lights.
Same size badging, same boot lid. One thing I did notice as well, sorry, Jack. Look how low the exhaust sits in the diffuser.
Yeah, it's like they looked at the M2 competition and were like, I really like that ball bag look, I'm going to carry it over to the next gen.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
But like I can't get over how visible the exhaust is.
Yeah, very.
It needs
to be like rattle can or something black, doesn't it? Yeah.
Especially like, because imagine we're back here and we're in another car at the moment.
You're going to see it, yeah.
All you can see is that massive ball bag exhaust.
And can I just say as well, the wheels again. I weren't
They've
a fan.
grown on you, haven't they?
I really like them.
They have grown on you.
Yeah, I really like them. They've done a good job with the wheels. We just need to get this lowered straight away.
Yeah.
Should we go into... Let's go and do a first drive. Let's get out.
Go,
I want to go and drive
First
it.
drive?
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on then.
Right, I'm used to it now. Well, ish.
Yeah, we gave it a little minute because I started the video and Jack was just looking around the big screen, pressing all the buttons.
Yeah, I'm massively impressed with... I'm massively impressed with the interior first, though.
It's a massive upgrade from the 240.
Yeah, I didn't really kind of like understand the shift between the ID07 and ID08. I just sort of see it as, it's these big screens, but straight away I'm impressed. Like the Apple CarPlay, I only use Apple CarPlay, so I'm coming from that, but like Apple CarPlay is immediately massive, and then you can get the Apple Maps that was on here, now on this screen, which you couldn't do before, so like you've just got a lot more information in front of you.
It also beeps at you when you're speeding.
It also beeps you when you're speeding. Can I also say I was doing like 33?
Yeah.
But I also have noticed that this has got a full tank of petrol and it's only got 220 miles of range.
Yeah.
Full tank of the G42 was like 340 miles, like 360 miles of range. So I'm guessing this is going to be a lot worse on fuel.
If it's anything like the M4, then it's a long day for you.
Yeah.
It is terrible on fuel.
I've been used to driving the E36. That's lovely on fuel.
Yeah. 318 IS, chilling.
Immediately, I was like, I can feel the difference in the steering. It's much more direct than what you've got on the G42. I guess there's a multitude of reasons why that is. I'd say first and foremost, it's obviously just rear-wheel drive and not four-wheel drive.
Just please, this speeding thing's doing my night.
How do I turn that
Sorry
off?
about the beeping, Jack just keeps breaking the speed limit non-stop accidentally.
How do I turn my...
hold on, I'll turn it off on here.
Oh, what's that? Adaptive cruise, yeah? Come on, we're moving different now.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set up your M modes.
Go on then, what's the setup?
What we're going to go with. So, we're going to go for M1. We'll grab M1 as comfort everything. Yeah?
Yeah. But you've just put Inches Full Plus.
No, don't worry, Jack. Mate, I know what I'm doing, alright? And then we'll go M2. Where Jack's fairly fresh in rear-wheel drive, we don't want him to bright it off straight away. So we're going to go with Sport Plus.
Yeah.
D3, which is the hardest gear change.
Yeah.
Chassis. We'll go. You like it quite?
I like it quite. Like I'd leave it in comfort. I can't lie. I would actually.
Do you want it in comfort then?
Yeah, we're on UK roads.
Yeah. So the reason why he's saying that is because if you're not from the UK, the roads here are terrible.
Yeah.
So if you've run in with really sharp and really like tight suspension, you end up throwing your car all over the place.
Yeah, you actually break traction, and it's counterproductive basically to what you're trying to do.
Right, we'll have the brakes maxed, steering maxed, and then on DSC, what I'm actually going to do, I'm turning DSC off.
Yep.
But I'm going to put M traction control up to about 3.
Okay.
Or we'll put on 4 to start with, and then you can gradually work your way back.
Yeah, I want my way down.
But M4, you can get the arse out a little bit, very small amount, and then it will snap it right back.
Okay.
And the further you go down is basically the more amount of arse action that you, not arse.
I love a bit of arse action to me.
Yeah. So we'll go with that, and that way you shouldn't have any problems.
Alright, sweet.
So M2 scatty mode, M1 chilling mode.
So we're in
You have to double tap it. There you go. Oh. Double tap it. There you go.
Cool.
You can hear some type of exhaust valve has opened up.
Yeah. People I've had a few looks already, just from random blokes as well, that don't look like they know anything about cars. So this either means it's a really ugly car and they're like, what is that? Or they're impressed.
Yeah. What about this bloke here?
Let's see what he does.
Let's see what he does.
Should we give him a little rev?
Yeah. Oh, he don't give a shit.
No, he didn't care. Although, he turned around and
Did he
looked at the
look
G42.
He looked at the G42. Right, that shows that we got to modify this then.
Yeah, it needs modifying. It sits so high. I was looking at the front suspension like just a minute ago, and there's literally 1.5 inches between the tyre and the thing.
This is definitely bouncier. We're in comfort at the moment as well, aren't we?
No, I've just put it into comfort now.
Well, it was comfort suspension even in M2.
Ah, right. Yeah.
And it definitely feels, compared to the M4 and the G42, it definitely feels a lot bumpier.
You mean stiffer, yeah?
Stiffer, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about us showcasing the carbon parts that we've made and designed on a black car? Write in the comments yes if yes and no if no.
And also write Nathan's a donkey if you've got this far into the video.
And also write Jack's got crusty lips, so he keeps having to use Carmex.
That is also true. I've got a split lip, it's driving me nuts. But most importantly, we brought it back here. Here's our F87 M2. Here is the G87. And I'll be honest, I thought it was going to be a whitewash. I thought I was going to put it next to this and I was going to hate it. And to tell you the truth, I don't.
No,
and that's me being God's honest. I especially front on like this, I thought this was just going to offend me. But
you can see a lot, like the difference in wideness though. So if you look at that, remember that. Oh, we need to park them side. This is a hard comparison. That one.
Yeah, and I also think as well, because of the shape of this, like you see, all the reflections on this make it look like it's like more dynamic, where it like sort of comes round.
Yeah.
And where this is more boxed off, it doesn't look on camera as aggressive, but in real life, I'm telling you, it looks really good. It genuinely does.
No, it does. It does. It looks better than what it in real life. Looks better than what I'm seeing on the camera screen. Look at the camera screen.
Yeah, it looks.
It actually does.
Yeah, it looks like shit the sloth, doesn't it? It actually does.
Yeah.
But it don't look like that in real. I can't explain it. Like there's so much depth here. On these bits here, that's literally like hands. Yeah. I'm genuinely really impressed, and I was worried that I was going to look at it and be like, need to fix this. Because that was what we would have said. I would have said it looks shit, let's fix it. But
the main thing that definitely needs fixing is that ride height though. That is stupidly
look at this
high.
here. It is dreadful.
Stupid. Even more stupid.
What do we think of the plate as well? I'm so happy, so happy.
It looks so sick, especially when it's rolling.
So obviously this is the first video, this is the collection video. We have got a very, very busy couple of days. We're going to be cracking on with so many different mods starting tomorrow. So we're going to go home and get some rest and crack straight on with this car, because there's intakes, there's splitters, there's loads of stuff going on in the car over the next few days, and we're going to be updating you guys over the next coming days and weeks as well with what we've been getting up to. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe and drop us a comment below if you have any thoughts, and we'll see you in the next video. The first fart in the
You're so
you can't actually put that in the video.
That is staying in the video.
No, you can't do that.
That's staying in the
can't.
video.
You can't.